everyone, Kathleen from Urban Homestead Artists, and we are back in the garden for another Power Hour. And if you don't know about the Power Hour Challenge, I have challenged myself and I invite you into the challenge to get as much done out in your garden as you can for 1 hour, as many days as you can. So for today, we are going to get some things planted, but you start the seeds for this time of year and they can grow up, these little seedlings, and you can neglect to put them in time. So we're going to get some of those seeds that are looking like they're ready to launch into the next stage, into their next stage. So join me for the next Power Hour and let's get into it. So I find that the best success in a garden is a garden that is full of different plants, and that's what I try to do in every part of the garden that I clean up. Make sure there's a variety of plants. So this section of the garden has recently been weeded, and in the previous Power Hour we planted into this amongst doing other things. So we put these little plants in here, but there's still some gaps and we can still fit some more things in, and I have some seedlings that really desperately need to go into the ground. So we're going to put some snow peas in here, left of these little plants here. So I've got onions and kale and a few other things just there, and some bulbs and some flowering plants. We've got some strawberries, some alstroemerias and other things, but we are going to put more in this garden because I believe we can fit more in here. So we'll put some more flowers and more edibles and really fill it up, and that way this section will be complete. Now this plant we're looking at right now is a pineapple sage, and if you suck on those flowers they taste like honey, very sweet. It's no wonder the bees and the birds love it so much. And I do plan to move it to another area because they tend to bulk up quite a lot and need cutting back, but because they're so vigorous, I'm going to put it in a area that probably gets a little less attention because I know it's so robust, and I'm going to put more edibles in this area. I've got a Daphne here. I've always wanted a Daphne, and this little treasure has taken off just in the past week. It has got lovely new growth, so that is going to be a lovely smell as I step down those stairs into that area. Now these capsicums need to come out of here. These have overwintered outside, looking pretty scraggly, haven't been cut back yet, but need to be attended to. I'm thinking that might be gall wasp. I'm not sure if they do that as they get older, but yeah, if anybody could tell me, leave it in the comments below. I'd like to know if I need to do anything about that. Now I've got a Luna alum under there, part of the onion family. It is edible but very showy, and I'm thinking I might eventually move that, not today, but also move that out of there and give it a bit more soil so that it can take off too. But let's get those gaps that you can see here, the exposed soil, let's get some things into it, and then eventually we can mulch it. So this is going to be a very quick video, and I will show you what I've done rather than show you this time doing it. So you will see the end result, and I will just flip through and show you what I did in that hour this time. It's not normally how I film, but I had a few tech issues. Okay, I moved one of the capsicums out, put it in here, cut it back, and then just underneath it here is a cosmos double chick over there, and a third one which I can't find. I can't remember where I put it. Pretty sure there's a third one. I've removed the variegated alstroemeria and put it over there, but I don't know if it's got roots. And then I put rock samphire here and here. I divided the pot, left one in the pot and got 2 plants to plant into the garden. There's a cornflower there. I think this is pomegranate sprouting. Then I've planted, there's 1 snow pea, Oregon there, 2 in each of those all the way through, and I'm going to fill up the rest. Then in here is yellow beetroot clump, and here, and over here, and there, and another one, can't remember, another one somewhere that's only just sprouting through. So when these bulbs are finished, there'll be stuff growing near it, covering the soil. And I think that's pretty full now when it grows. Even though I've had scale in this area, I still might try a hollyhock there and see how it goes. And I took those little primulas that were suffering. They got too dry when I was away in little pots. And so I've given them a second life in here. I'll cut the flowers off now and give them a second chance at having a nice soil and being able to grow better. So removing a pomegranate from here left quite a gap there. I've left the roots in. You can kind of see them right there behind the raskers. But it will be full now again once more. I had some rhubarb waiting for a home, so I put one behind or underneath the pineapple guava, just right of canna lilies that I've planted there. You can't see them yet. And in this edging that was put in recently, I've put some soil and put some chives in there that were drying out on the potting bench. And some sawdust from an ornamental pear in this area that's been cut down. I used that as mulch, along with some sugarcane mulch. I also planted a bunch of chives, a rhubarb and a French lavender in a section across from it. This area was also recently weeded, and so it needed to be filled up quickly. There is lots more weeding to do, but as you can see, if you weed one section at a time and just fill it up and mulch it, then you have sections taken care of. The rock samphire that I got, I bought from a recent permaculture tour, local, and there was 3. When I divided up, I got 3 out of that pot, so I put one back into the pot. But I just wanted to let you know it's a perennial and it is a succulent that tastes like celery. So that's another hour in the garden and a lot done. Out of the way. Done, done, done. You're welcome to join me in the Power Hour Gardening Challenge, and I hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.